I'm a tiny taggart in a brave new world, gonna free this town. If you didn't know about me already, well, you know it now.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Objectivist Girl, where we're talking about the ills of socialism. So last month, I talked to you guys a little bit about the ills of socialism and what it does to the standard of living for people. And this month, we're going to talk about what it does a little further up the ladder. So up there, in Shiny Badge Land, where badges are extra shiny, because the government has stolen polish from the citizens, because they just can, we see a lot of leadership corruption. We see people starving in the streets. Well, those who work for the government go to fancy restaurants and theaters and spend the money of the citizens. And there's no one to stand up for extra taxes. There's no one to say enough is enough, because everyone is so busy just trying to not be killed by their government. Because the government in a socialist regime can just kill people on the streets. So where does objectivism come into this? Objectivism teaches us that everyone is an end in and of themselves, not a means to others' ends. No true objectivist would ever rule over other people and take their money and time like looters and leeches. In an objectivist society, people hold money reverently, which is something we're going to be talking about more in the future. But just so you know, right now, money is supposed to be a barometer for how we measure the success of a society. In a socialist regime, money is grouped so tightly that it makes the Occupy movement look silly. How do I know this is the truth? Here's a little picture collage to the tune of "We're Not Gonna Take It, Because I Sure Hope We Don't Anymore." Not only that, but socialism destroys the human spirit, the drive to move forward from simply striving to surviving to thriving. This beautiful spirit that makes life worth living, the actual pursuit, is taken away in a socialist regime. When the means of production is nationalized in a society, there's no room for creative growth and the engineering of the human mind. There's no incentive for new technology or innovation. Everyone is just concerned with not starving, as I showed you in the pictures above. Though many objectivists are accused of not caring for the poor, we do. But we understand that teaching a man to fish will feed him for a lifetime. And though there may be days with rough waters, doing it himself will instill a passion and a sense of life that can't be pill bottled by any government. But most of this will be covered when I talk about capitalism. Right now, I'm simply showing you what's wrong with socialism, not what's right about any other system. Because I need you to understand that this system is not worth the small and short-term gains of more mouths being fed. They will not be fed enough, and they will not be fed for long. Socialism is a philosophy of death. It is a philosophy that states the society and not the self is responsible for life. And this is wrong, because you are the only one who can choose to live. And in doing so, you choose to think on your own and to succeed on your own and even fail on your own. So what are the real ills of socialism? The destruction of the American spirit. And this shouldn't be just American spirit. It is the spirit within us that wants more than what can just be given to us. Even the people on welfare wish for more. Their lives are not satisfying, because with the ability to fail comes the supreme ability to succeed, all on one's own. And it is worth all the blood, sweat, and tears. America, no, the world. Stand up against socialism and take your human spirit back. Do you have any questions? Anything I didn't convince you on when it comes to socialism? Leave it in the comments section below, because your feedback will guide my videos for the next 3 months. And it is so important that it is proven once and for all that socialism is never the answer. Below you can check out links to my Facebook, Twitter, blog, and my song Shrug, which you heard at the beginning of this video. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, knowledge is not for all men, but for those who seek it. So, keep seeking.